Well, good evening, everyone. Sorry, I'm a bit late.
It looks horrible.
I'm just a bit late.
Put a nice picture out.
It
It's a
really,
vacuum cleaner.
it really doesn't matter,
Vacuum
Jill.
sitting in the
Really,
broom cupboard.
are you? Everybody really upset that there's a vacuum
Doesn't
cleaner
it look
over
like
my
he lives in a
shoulder?
broom cupboard, guys? It
Oh
does.
no! How terrible. Anyway, so far,
I'm done.
DJ,
I'm on my way, girl.
nuts and bolts, Old West Enders. Don't touch my rhubarb. Scott's Tots.
I forgot the picture. My rhubarb's doing really well right now. It's starting to bud. I'll send you a picture next week. What? You like rhubarb?
Apparently I'm in a closet now.
Yeah, you are. You're in a Harry Potter room.
Thursday night bike club.
Oh, yeah. Bye-bye. Yes.
Risky Quizness.
Whiskey?
Risky, not whiskey.
Oh.
Risky. Risky Quizness.
Okay.
Who else have we got? Anybody else joining in? Did you get Scott's Tots?
Yes.
Yeah. Dazed and Confused?
Yes.
Who are they? I don't know who they are. They must be a new team. Yeah, I'm on the tea tonight.
So what?
I'm on a cup of tea tonight. I'm not drinking tonight.
So I have 7.
You've got 7 teams. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I've got 7 as well. Okay then. So shall we begin? Well, it's 7:31. If anybody's late, someone else they can join in later, can't they? Okay, so the 2 teams that came last week, they chose biology, one of the teams, and Marvel films. So we'll do biology as your first round, and then we'll do Marvel as round 2. Technically, I suppose you can then Google the first 2 rounds, I suppose. Does it help if I turn the volume up? Probably does. So, round 1 then is biology. So, question number 1. What chamber of the heart does the vena cava return deoxygenated blood to? So, which chamber of the heart does the vena cava return deoxygenated blood to? Oh, yes, sorry, Laura. So because these are pre-written categories and they're chosen from the teams from the previous week, you can Google the answers on the first 2 rounds. Only on the first 2. Don't do it on any other rounds. But when you're at the pub, that's the rule at the pub. What? No, different. Please repeat 1. Why were you too busy talking, Anna? So I'll repeat question 1 for you, Anna, because I've already said it twice.
Garrett's there, okay, give her a break.
Ah, oh, Loverboy's there, is it? Ah, okay. So I'll repeat question 1 for Anna. What chamber of the heart does the vena cava return deoxygenated blood to? There you go, Anna. Question 2. In what part of the human body is the limbic system? So in what part of the human body is the limbic system? Limbic. And then question number 3. What is the name for the major artery in the neck? So what is the name for the major artery in the neck? Question number 4. Which are longer, the front or the back legs of a giraffe? So which are longer, the back legs or the front legs of a giraffe? I'd like to see you Googling that question. Question number 5. Myelitis is the inflammation of which part of the body? So myelitis is the inflammation of which part of the body? Question number 6. Enzymes are composed of what organic molecule? So enzymes are composed of what organic molecule? And then question number 7. What name is given to the outer layer of the nervous tissue of the brain? So what name is given to the outer layer of the nervous tissue of the brain? Question number 8. Which shark has eyes that are up to 2 meters apart? So which shark has eyes that are up to 2 meters apart? And then question number 9. Which animal has 3 hearts? So which animal has 3 hearts? And then finally, question 10, because you're Googling it, you get less time, I think. So, question 10, in December 1979, which human disease was certified to be medically eradicated? So, in December 1979, which human disease was certified to be medically eradicated? I've changed my mind, actually. You can't you can only Google round 1. You can't Google round 2. I think that's fair, don't you, PJ? Yeah, I can only Google 1 round. Yes. Google. Yeah, PJ agrees. My Google. She agrees. You can only Google first round. You can't Google the next round. So answers to the biology round. It's the right atrium that the vena cava returns deoxygenated blood. The right atrium. The limbic system is in the brain. Good, I'm glad you do. So the limbic system is in the brain. The major artery in the neck is the carotid. The front legs of a giraffe are longer. Myelitis affects the spinal cord. Enzymes are composed of proteins. And the outer layer of the nervous tissue of the brain is the cerebral cortex. And a hammerhead shark can have eyes up to 2 meters apart. And an octopus has 3 hearts. And smallpox was eradicated in December 1979. So as usual, just put your scores in the chat window. So don't touch my rhubarb got 10. Nuts and bolts got 8. Risky quizness, good for you. It's nice to hear someone being honest. So risky quizness, they didn't Google and they got 8. Thursday Night Bike Club got 9. Dazed and Confused got 8. Old West Enders got 9. Scott's Tots got 8 without Googling. I think you should have an extra point, actually. Should we give an extra point just for not Googling? Oh, no, let's not do that. It's too late now. Oh, if they win in the end, yes. Yep, that sounds good. Okay, so round number 2 is Marvel films. So question 1 on Marvel films. What is Captain America's shield made from? So what is Captain America's shield made from? And then question number 2. What 2 new Marvel TV series have been released on Disney in the last month, I think? So what 2 new Marvel TV series have been released on Disney in the last probably 2 months? One or 2 months. And question number 3. At the end of Avengers Endgame, everybody returns, apart from which main character? So 50% of the universe's population returns, apart from which main character? Question number 4. Before becoming Vision, what was Iron Man's AI butler called? So before becoming Vision, what was Iron Man's AI butler called? Question number 5. Who was the last holder of the Space Stone before Thanos claimed it for his Infinity Gauntlet? So who was the last holder of the Space Stone before Thanos claimed it for his Infinity Gauntlet? Question number 6. What is Black Panther's sister's name? So what is Black Panther's sister's name? Question number 7. What is the name of the blue cube that Loki uses as a weapon? So what's the name of the blue cube that Loki uses as a weapon? And then question number 8. Who killed Tony Stark's parents? That was Patty, if you didn't realise. So who killed Tony Stark's parents? That's question number 8. And then question number 9. What is the name of the microscopic universe that Ant-Man first travels to when he goes subatomic? So what's the name of the microscopic universe that Ant-Man first travels to when he goes subatomic? And then finally, question 10. From which planet does Peter retrieve the orb that contains the Power Stone? So from which planet does Peter retrieve the orb which contains the Power Stone? I'll give you 30 seconds to confer your answers. Patty stole it. That's what happened to it. So, answers to the Marvel round. Captain America's shield is made from vibranium. The 2 new Marvel TV series are WandaVision and The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And they're both excellent. if you haven't already started watching them. And at the end of Endgame, everybody returns, i.e. 50% of the universe's population to return, apart from Vision, who was one of the main characters. And before becoming Vision, Iron Man's AI butler was Jarvis. The last holder of the Space Stone before Thanos took it was Loki. Black Panther's sister was Shuri, S-H-U-R-I, Shuri. And the blue cube that Loki used as a weapon, that was the Tesseract. And the Winter Soldier killed Tony Stark's parents. The microscopic universe that Ant-Man went to was the Quantum Realm. The Quantum Realm. And Peter retrieved the orb containing the Power Stone on the planet Morag.
Why didn't you use your own vacuum cleaner?
Because this one's better on the carpets. It works better. But it works better for 2 seconds and then it stops working because it's not turned.
So, Don't Touch My Rhubarb got 7.
Okay.
Oh dear. Nuts and Bolts got 2. Dazed and Confused got 4. Scott's Tots got 9. As did Thursday Night Bike Club. Been watching WandaVision, everybody? Old West Enders got 8. And Risky Quizness got 8. Okay, so Dazed and Confused got 4 on that round. They're now on 12. Nuts and Bolts got 2. They're on 10. Old West Enders got 8. They're on 17. You're actually joint second. Don't Touch My Rhubarb got 7. They're also on 17. Scott's Tots got 9. They're also on 17. Thursday Night Bike Club are your current leaders now because they got 9. They're now on 18. But there's only 1 point in it. And Risky Quizness got 8 for 16. Okay, round number 3 is a general knowledge round. So round number 3 is general knowledge. Because you're going to have to think about the first one. So question 1. What three countries on the American continent have capital cities with the same name as the country? So what three countries on the American continent have capital cities with the same name as the country? Might take a bit of time to figure that one out, I think. You might get the first one, it's easy. I'll move on to question 2 and you can keep thinking on question 1. That's why I put it as the first one, give you time to think about it. So question 2, Madison is the capital of which US state? So Madison is the capital of which US state? Question number 3. Who played the butler Alfred in the 2008 Dark Knight film? So who played the butler Alfred in the 2008 Dark Knight film? Question number 4. In cooking, how is the fat that's intermingled with the lean of the meat described? So in cookery, how is the fat which is intermingled with the lean of the meat described? Question number 5. In triathlon, how long is the cycling leg? So in triathlon, how long is the cycling leg? And you can give it to me in either kilometres or miles. Question number 6. Who served as Vice President to Dwight D. Eisenhower before becoming President himself? So who served as Vice President to Dwight D. Eisenhower before becoming President himself? Question number 7. What is the southernmost city in New Zealand? So what is the southernmost city in New Zealand? I'll give you a clue actually. It's a tenuous clue because you've got to watch the film The Fastest Indian, but it's the home of The Fastest Indian, which is a motorbike. It's a great film, by the way, The Fastest Indian. Question number 8. The name of which US prison translates from the Spanish for Island of Gannets? So the name of which US prison translates from the Spanish for Island of Gannets? And question number 9, this is a 2-point question. So question 9, at what contest did ABBA become famous and what was the song they sang? So at which contest did ABBA become famous and which song did they sing? What did they sing? And then finally, question 10. What was the name of the Memphis hotel in which Martin Luther King was assassinated? So what was the name of the Memphis hotel in which Martin Luther King was assassinated? So I'll give you 30 seconds to confer your answers. And then we'll give you the answers to the general knowledge round. The three countries on the on the American continent that have capital cities with the same name as the country are Mexico, Panama, and Guatemala. So Mexico, Panama, and Guatemala. Number 2, Madison is the capital of Wisconsin. Michael Caine played the butler Alfred in the 2008 Dark Knight film. The fat intermingled with lean of the meat is described as marbling. The triathlon, the cycling leg is 40 kilometres or 25 miles. And Richard Nixon served as Vice President Dwight D. Eisenhower before becoming President himself. The southernmost city in New Zealand is Invercargill. Invercargill. And the US prison, which translates from the island of Gannet, is Alcatraz. And ABBA became famous at the Eurovision Song Contest, where they sang Waterloo. Ooh, that's a good point. Yeah, you've got to get all three. So question 1, you've got to get all three right.
Yeah, we can't have thirds.
No, we can't have. We're not having thirds. No. And finally, question 10: the Memphis motel in which Martin Luther King was assassinated was the Lorraine Motel. So Lorraine Motel. I'm guessing, Anna, you didn't get Guatemala then. So Nuts and Bolts got 8. Don't Touch My Rhubarb got 5. Dazed and Confused got 7. Old West Enders got 8. Scott's Tots got 8. Thursday Night Bike Club got 9. Consistent. Risky Quizners got 5. Thursday Night Bike Club, you're making PJ very happy. So Dazed and Confused got 7 on that round, they're on 19 now. Nuts and Bolts got 8, they're on 18. Old West Enders got 8, they're on 25. Don't Touch My Rhubarb got 5, they're on 22. Scott's Tots got 8, they're on 25. Thursday Night Bike Club got 9 again, they're on 27. And Risky Quizners got 5, they're on 21. So round number 4. Where this one came from, I have no idea. It's called Pop Duos. So Pop Duos. So it's a music round. So question 1. What are the first names of Simon and Garfunkel? So what are the first names of Simon and Garfunkel? And the answer is, people? No idea. Question number 2. Should be easy, this one. Who topped the charts with I've Got You Babe? So who topped the charts with I've Got You Babe? Question number 3. What were the first names of the husband and wife R&B duo Womack and Womack? So what were the first names of the husband and wife R&B duo Womack and Womack? Question number 4. Name the 2 members of Wham. So name the 2 members of Wham. Question number 5. Bill Medley and Bobby Hatfield became which famous brothers? So Bill Medley and Bobby Hatfield became which famous brothers? Question number 6. Which 2 musicians sang Ebony and Ivory? So which 2 musicians sang Ebony and Ivory? And then question number 7. What single gave Hall & Oates their biggest hit in 1982? So what single gave Hall & Oates their biggest hit in 1982? And then question number 8. What single did Kiki Dee and Elton John take to number 1? So what single did Kiki Dee and Elton John take to number 1? And then question number 9. Which group wrote Islands in the Stream for Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers? So which group wrote Island in the Stream for Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers? And then finally, question number 10. Which song gave the Eurythmics their first US #1? So which song gave the Eurythmics their first US #1? And surprisingly enough, Anna wants me to repeat a question again. Too busy gabbing, really, aren't they? Yes. Yabba, yabba, yabba. The clues when I start speaking, Anna, you stop and you listen. That's usually a good clue. So question 7 for Anna. Which single gave Hall & Oates their biggest hit in 1982? Okay, answers to the pop duos. Simon and Garfunkel's first names are Paul Simon, and Art Garfunkel, or Arthur if you want to give him his full name. Sonny and Cher topped the charts with I've Got You Babe. Womack and Womack were Cecil and Linda. You can have half a point for if you get one or either of those. The two members of Wham are George Michael and Andrew Ridgeley. Bill Medley and Bobby Hatfield were the Righteous Brothers. And the two musicians that sang Ebony and Ivory, that was Sir Paul McCartney and Stevie Wonder. Hall & Oates' biggest hit was Man Eater. Kiki Dee and Elton John took Don't Go Breaking My Heart to #1. And the Bee Gees wrote Island in the Streams for Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers. And the Eurythmics' first US #1 was Sweet Dreams Are Made of This. No, the Righteous Brothers weren't brothers. No. Did you not know that, PJ?
No. I'm okay.
Are you? You're okay with that? Nuts and Bolts got 8. Dazed and Confused got 9. Don't Touch My Rhubarb got 7. Scott's Tots got 6.5. You can do it, Peach. Risky Quizness got 2. They obviously don't do music. Or they're too young.
Are the Everly Brothers 3 brothers?
The Everly Brothers, I think the Everly Brothers are brothers, yes.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thursday Night Bike Club got 6.5. Is that everybody? No.
Old West Enders.
Old West Enders got 6, sorry. Oh, that's bringing it close again. Dazed and Confused got 9, they're on 28. Nuts and Bolts got 8, they're on 26. Old West Enders got 6, they're on 31. Don't Touch My Rhubarb got 7 for 29. Scott's Tots got 6.5 for 31.5. Thursday Night Bike Club got 6.5, they're for 33.5. And Risky Quizness got 2 for 23. Okay, so round number 5 is a history round. So question 1 on history.
Good night, all. Good night, Nicholas.
Night, night. So question 1 on history. In what year was the Cuban Missile Crisis? So in what year was the Cuban Missile Crisis? Question number 2. In World War II, what was Operation Sea Lion? So in World War II, what was Operation Sea Lion? And then question number 3. Who discovered the tomb of Tutankhamun? So who discovered the tomb of Tutankhamun? Question number 4. In 1968, which US TV series introduced Goldie Hawn to the world? So in 1968, which US TV series introduced Goldie Hawn to the world? Question number 5. Who was the first female Prime Minister of Israel? So who was the first female Prime Minister of Israel? Question number 6. Which unsuccessful invasion to overthrow Fidel Castro took place in April 1961? So which unsuccessful invasion to overthrow Fidel Castro took place in April 1961? Question number 7. Who in 1986 became the youngest heavyweight boxing champion of the world? So who in 1986 became the youngest heavyweight boxing champion of the world? And then question number 8. Which town in California elected Clint Eastwood mayor in 1986? So which town in California elected Clint Eastwood mayor in 1986? Dear me, Anna, you really are gabbing too much, aren't you? So question 5 again for Anna. That was PJ scoffing Anna. Scoffing Anna. Third question repeated for Anna. So question 5. Who was the first female Prime Minister of Israel? That one's for Anna. Question number 9. Where were the 1980 Winter Olympics held? So where were the 1980 Winter Olympics held? And then finally, question 10. What was the name of Queen Elizabeth II's royal yacht? So what was the name of Queen Elizabeth II's royal yacht? So I'll give you 30 seconds to confer. Okay, answers to the history round. The Cuban Missile Crisis was in 1962. Operation Sea Lion was in World War II was the Germans' invasion plans for the UK. Obviously, didn't happen. Howard Carter discovered the tomb of Tutankhamun. And Goldie Hawn was introduced to the world in the US TV series Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In. The first female Prime Minister of Israel was Golda Meir. And it was the Bay of Pigs invasion, which failed in 1961. Mike Tyson was the youngest ever world heavyweight boxing champion. And Clint Eastwood was elected mayor of Carmel. The 1980 Winter Olympics were held in Lake Placid, USA. And the Queen's royal yacht was Britannia. Nuts and Bolts got 8. Thursday Night Bible Club got 10. Don't Touch My Rhubarb got 8. Old West Enders got 6. Dazed and Confused got 8. Scott's Tots got 9. And Risky Quizness got 5. Okay, Dazed and Confused got 8 in that round. They're now on 26. Nuts and Bolts got 8 for 34. Old West Enders got 6 for 37. Don't Touch My Rhubarb got 8. They're also on 37. Scott's Tots got 9. They're on 40.5. Thursday Night Bike Club got a perfect 10. They're on 43.5. And Risky Quizness got 5. They're on 28. Okay, round number 6. So this is a literature round. So literature. So this is spy novel authors. I'm going to give you the name of the spy novel. You have to give me the author's name. So spy novel authors. So number 1, who wrote Hunt for Red October? So who wrote The Hunt for Red October? Number 2 is who wrote The Day of the Jackal? So who wrote The Day of the Jackal?
It is just cardboard. The
Yes. Oh, and yeah, cardboard tonight. Question number 3. Who wrote The Bourne Identity? So, who wrote The Bourne Identity? Question number 4. Who wrote The 39 Steps? Number 5. Who wrote Clear and Present Danger? So, who wrote Clear and Present Danger? Number 6. Who wrote Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy? So, Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Why do we need to check your score, Anna? Are you questioning PJ's adding up? And then number 7. Who wrote The Spy Who Came In From the Cold? So, who wrote The Spy Who Came In From the Cold? You couldn't have had 28 last round. There's only 10 questions. Number 8. Who wrote The Fourth Protocol? Who wrote The Fourth Protocol? So not only is Anna keeping asking to repeat questions, she's now questioning the score.
8 plus 28 is 26. No,
36. Yes.
buzzing.
Oh.
Keeping Derek off your
Oh, you mean, so Anna is listening then? Oh, you're only listening when you want to listen, Anna. Yes, you got 30. You're on 34, I believe. Are you on 34?
36.
Oh, 36. Okay. Selective hearing. I think that's what you've got, Anna.
She has a touch of something.
Yeah. Number 9. Who wrote Our Man in Havana? Who wrote Our Man in Havana? She's trying to be funny now. She wants me to repeat the round. No.
The message you sent you, you sent
And then number 10, who wrote The Secret Agent? So who wrote The Secret Agent? So I'll give you 30 seconds to confer. Okay, answers to the spy novel authors. The Hunt for Red October was written by Tom Clancy. The Day of the Jackal was written by Frederick Forsyth. The Bourne Identity was written by Robert Ludlum. The 39 Steps was written by John Buchan. Clear and Present Danger was written by Tom Clancy again. Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy was written by John le Carré, as was The Spy Who Came in for the Cold. That was written by John le Carré as well. The Fourth Protocol was Frederick Forsyth. Our Man in Havana was Graham Greene. And The Secret Agent was Joseph Conrad. Dazed and Confused got 7. Don't Touch My Rhubarb got 3. Old West Enders got 2. Obviously not spy novel readers. Thursday Night Bike Club got 6. Nuts and Bolts got 7. Scott's Tots got 4. Who's missing? Okay, Risky Quizness to come. And Risky Quizness got 3. So in that round, Dazed and Confused got 7, they're on 43. Nuts and Bolts got 7, they're on 41. Old West Enders got 2 for 39. Don't Touch My Rhubarb got 3 for 40. Scott's Tots 4 for 44.5. Thursday Night Bike Club got 6 for 49.5. And Risky Quizness got 3 for 31. So, oh God, we really have whizzed through these tonight. So round number 7, so this is your double point round. So this is a round on IT, Internet Information Technology, IT. So it's a double point round, 2 points for every answer correct. So question 1. What name is given to a network designed to allow internal communications in an organisation? So what name is given to a network designed to allow internal communications in an organisation? Question number 2. Apple, HP and Microsoft were all started in what sort of building? So Apple, HP and Microsoft were all started in what sort of building? Question number 3. What does BIOS stand for? So what does BIOS stand for? Question number 4. Which university was Mark Zuckerberg attending when he created Facebook? So which university was Mark Zuckerberg attending when he created Facebook? Question number 5. What does CC stand for in an email? So what does CC stand for in an email? Question number 6. What did Jack Dorsey create? So what did Jack Dorsey create? Question number 7. In July 2017, Adobe announced that they will be phasing out which Adobe plugin by 2020? This is a nerdy question. So, in July 2017, Adobe announced that they would be phasing out which Adobe plugin by 2020? Question number 8. What term is used for a network security system that prevents unauthorized access to a private network? So what term is used for a network security system that prevents unauthorized access to a private network? Question number 9. This is for the older generation, this one. So what device did Iomega create to replace the floppy disk? So what device did Iomega create to replace the floppy disk? And then finally, question 10. Which company invented the floppy disk in 1971? So which company invented the floppy disk in 1971? Okay, answers to the IT round. An internal communications network is an intranet. An intranet. Apple, HP and Microsoft were all started in garages. BIOS stands for Basic Input Output Service. So Basic Input Output Service. Mark Zuckerberg was attending Harvard when he created Facebook, or should I say stole it from the twins. CC stands for carbon copy. Jack Dorsey created Twitter, and Adobe announced that they will be phasing out the plugin Flash, the Flash plugin, by 2020. The network security system is a firewall, and Iomega created the zip drive. And IBM invented the floppy disk in 1971. So don't forget, 2 points for every correct answer. Don't Touch My Rhubarb got 18. Good score. Thursday Night Bike Club got 18. Scott's Tots got 16. Dazed and Confused got 16. Old West Enders got 16. Nuts and Bolts also got 16. So are we waiting for Risky Squizness got 18. Is everybody in? Okay, so in that round, Dazed and Confused got 16. Well, actually, you know the score: 16 for Dazed and Confused. Nuts and Bolts got 16. Old West Enders 16. Don't Touch My Rhubarb 18. Scott's Tots 16. Thursday Night Bike Club 18, and Risky Quizness 18. So in last place with 49 points is Risky Quizness. So you're in 7th place. So if you want to come up with a round for next week, that would be perfect while I continue on here. In 6th place with 55 points, it was very, very close. It's the Old West Enders. In 5th place, 3 points ahead, were Nuts and Bolts with 57 points. In 4th place, 1 point ahead, with 58 points. It's Don't Touch My Rhubarb. In third place, 1 point ahead again, Dazed and Confused with 59 points. 1.5 points ahead of that, it's got Scott's Tots with 60.5 points. But your winners with 67.5 points, it's the Thursday Night Bike Club. Well done, guys. PJ's doing a little happy dance in the corner there for Thursday Night Bike Club. So we'll just wait for Risky Quizness to... Risky Business. I thought it was Risky Business, but there you go. Wait for them to come up with their category for next week. Famous Brads. Famous Brads.
Reds?
Brads. B-R-A-D-S. Okay. Okay, that's going to be. Okay, well you're going to be able to Google it, so. Okay, I can work with that. Famous Brads. God, that's going to make me think. Okay, thank you guys. Hopefully see you all next week. Figuring out who Brad is. Anyway, well, this is me signing off with PJ in the corner there. Thanks, PJ, as always. See you all next week, guys, and I'll send out a Facebook message with the reminder of the round for next week, usually on Wednesday morning, if not Tuesday night. Okay, guys, this is us signing off. See you next week. Okay, bye.